Good morning, everybody. Do you see this beautiful monogrammed embroidery here? This is something that Jaizella from Lavish Laces has made for me, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. She was inspired to make this after she saw my Down the Garden Path embroidery work. Jaizella, this is absolutely beautiful. She has some gold thread going through the J. Isn't that just beautiful? And she's very new to the craft of embroidery, and she's just starting out, and I think that's just beautiful. I'm going to incorporate that into my volume 4, which I have done no embroidery for just yet, but I will get there. But I'm going to use this as part of the monogram week, which I think may have been one of the first weeks that they did. Thank you so much, Jaizella. She sent a beautiful note for me on the back of that tag. And look at all these gorgeous laces in this tassel. She's made this gorgeous tag here with some backing paper and then just layers and layers of lovely flat lace. I love that. It's so pretty. And look at the tassel that she's made using little tiny laces and ribbons and trims. She's tied it together with just a little bit of embroidery thread. But look at these beautiful laces that she's incorporated. Tiny little bit of tatting that has 2 different colours in it. Just beautiful. Oh, love this. So tiny. Look at that. And that little bit of trim. Just beautiful. That's the same. So lovely. Now, before I get started, oh look, it's got the beautiful silk ribbon incorporated with it as well. So effective. Very, very beautiful. Thank you for that, Jaizella, and for your beautiful embroidered tag. Just love it. Now, before I get started, I do have to say I have videoed this opening, or thought I was videoing this opening. I had just finished videoing my baby craft, thought my camera was off, and thought, oh, I will open this package now and make a video and turn the camera on, but it was actually on, and when I was videoing I turned it off. So I completely opened it thinking I was recording, and I wasn't. Came to edit it on the video on the computer. There was nothing there. I was so upset. Anybody who makes videos knows how that feels. It's so... Nonetheless, I have packaged everything nicely up again. The package came in beautiful tissue paper. It did have a lace bow on the front, but the lace I've put in the package inside. So, and this beautiful tag was on top. So that's how I received it, and I am no less thrilled with all these beautiful goodies in here. Absolutely gorgeous. So, as you can see, I've popped them back in the lovely little bags that Jaizella puts them in, and we will go through them. I'll put a link to Jaizella's store, which is called Lavish Laces, in the description box below, and she has so generously put a coupon code in for me to use as well, in case anybody is interested in any of her laces and trims. And she has a huge variety. They're absolutely beautiful. So she has sent me, oh, there we go. She has sent me some beautiful ribbons. So let's have a look at these ribbons. Absolutely lovely. Look at this lovely little, I would call that almost it's like a burgundy red, and it has a little ruffled edge down the bottom, but this one's a little bit different because it has some embroidery work on it. I hope the camera's picking that up. It's very hard to see because it's a dark colour. But it's really, really pretty. And that's the other side of it. Really, really pretty. And of course, I tend to put my reds and things to the side to use for Christmas because it is basically the only time I use reds. Always very handy to have though. And then I have this lovely blue silk ribbon for your silk ribbon embroidery, or as Jaizella used it in her little tassel there. Really pretty colour, isn't it? It's beautiful. It's like a grey blue. And a lovely little, this one's also a ruffled ribbon. I love this colour. I would call that mushroom. I'll just put it against some white paper. There you go. So you can see the correct colour. It's lovely, isn't it? And it has that beautiful little ruffle down the bottom as well. And look at this one. This one's like a variegated. It starts off very pale green at the top, and then the browns enter, and then it goes to like a really dark coffee colour. And then it has the tiniest little, I hope I've got that, I don't think I do, picot trim along the edge. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. That is really, really sweet. And then we have a wired ribbon. Look at the colour. It's beautiful, and it's almost got like an oil slick look to it. It's really pretty, isn't it? Beautiful. I remember years ago, I couldn't find wired ribbon anywhere, which was quite frustrating because there are occasions when you need to use them. But, you know, even if you don't like wired ribbon, you can remove the wire from the ribbon and still use the ribbon. I love that. Thank you so much, Jaizella. Then we have a couple of grosgrain ribbons. We have this lovely dusky pink colour. Really nice. Great for bows, great for wrapping. But because of their thickness, they're also great to put in the middle of belly bands and things like that as well. Then we have this lovely cream colour. It's a beautiful colour, actually. It's like a linen colour, isn't it? Isn't it lovely? Here we go. Lovely grosgrain ribbon. And then we have this large, now I would call this like a watermark kind of ribbon. See how it's got that, it's almost like a wood grain effect, but I think it's called a watermark type of ribbon. This one is also wired. See how you can bend it? Really, really pretty with the gold edges on that. Thank you so much, Jaizella. And then lastly, another thick grosgrain, but this one's really, really soft compared to these two. It's really lovely. It's in a beautiful green colour, real dark khaki kind of colour. It's lovely. Look at that. It almost looks grey there, doesn't it? But it has got that grey, that green tinge to it. So they're the ribbons she sent me, but then she also sent some beautiful velvets. So I will show you those. And I find Christmas is the time that you would probably use velvet quite a lot. Look at this salmon pink. Isn't that lovely? It's just so pretty. I keep checking my camera to make sure the light's on. A bit paranoid now. Love that. It's just really pretty. It's like a dark version of the ballet pink. Beautiful. Then we have a red. And like I said, that will be used at Christmas time more than likely. I want to make myself a Christmas journal, actually, because the one I made years ago is... I'll get to use it this year, and then it will be finished. So I'll need another one, and I feel like I want to make one this year. So I don't often make Christmas journals. So that's beautiful. And then we have a lovely... It's like a mustard colour, I would call that, but it's like yellow, I guess, dark yellow, but it's a mustardy colour to me. Looks lovely with that green, doesn't it? And these are narrow. The pink one is slightly larger than these ones, slightly wider than these ones. Look at this beautiful raspberry pink. Isn't that lovely? That looks great with the green as well. Really nice. Beautiful. And just the right size as well. Just, you know, you can do something with it, tie little bows and things. And then lastly, on the smaller velvet, we have this beautiful chocolate brown. Oh, isn't that rich looking? It's beautiful. Really, really nice. It reminds me, you know, the ladies, vintage ladies, and they had the chokers with the cameo around the neck. It reminds me of that sort of thing. Then we also have a couple of wider velvets. One in this gorgeous red colour, and you can see it's quite a soft. Oh, this is the one. It's actually folded over, so that is the width of that velvet. It's quite wide. Look at that beautiful colour behind. This is a silk as well, by the look of it, but it's obviously been used to hem something. So that it's really lovely. I love that colour red. It's beautiful. And then the last velvet is this gorgeous green. I love this. This one is not folded over, but it's the same beautiful silk by the look of it. I'm only guessing there, but it feels so soft that it probably is a silk velvet. It's just beautiful. I love that colour. Really nice. They actually look beautiful together as well. And that's the last of the ribbons and velvets, but I've also popped this black lace in there. Look at that. There you go. You see the pattern perfectly. And that's a cotton lace. It's not a heavy crochet. It's, you know, it's quite, it's a really nice feel to it. Isn't it pretty? Really nice, and quite a lot of that. Thank you so much, Jaizella. That was so generous of you. Just pop those over there. There we go. Now we get on to the laces. In the first packet, and these are probably not the way that she had them packaged up, but I did my best, is some beautiful crochet trims. Look at this one. Isn't that nice? Look, I love the wideness of these holes at the top there, the eyelet part. Really nice, and such a pretty colour. It's like a creamy colour. Very beautiful. So there's that one. And then there's this lovely trim here. This almost has like a handmade feel to it. It's really lovely. Once again, in a very pretty cream. And then a darker one. Really nice colour. That one's like a little coffee, light coffee colour. Beautiful. And then I've also put this little gathered trim in there as well, with the embroidery anglaise scalloped trim. Isn't that pretty? That's beautiful. I love the little design on it. Very pretty. And then some lace. And they're all vintage. Now this is the lace that she had wrapped around the package. It's a really pretty colour. Oops, got a bit of velvet there. Really pretty colour. Look at that. Really pretty. Beautiful lace. Nice, flat, easy to use in your crafting. And then this one I love. Oh, I love this one. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? It's so pretty, and it's very dainty. Actually, I think it feels like cotton, actually. It's not, I'm not quite sure what it's made of, but it's beautiful. It's not shiny at all. Lovely. That would make a beautiful belly band because it's symmetrical. Just beautiful. Love that one. And then a pretty pink lace. Look at this. Lovely little scallop lace. And the colour, very, very soft pink. Very nice. I love the scallops on it. They're really pretty, aren't they? That's the correct way there. Beautiful. And then we have this gorgeous organza trim. I love this. It's so vintagey looking. Look at that. And it's got this beautiful silk thread going through it. It has such a worn look to it because it's old. Like you can see, it's a bit tatty in places. But if you're making like a shabby style project, it's perfect. It's absolutely beautiful. It might make some gorgeous flowers too, because it's just lovely size, isn't it? So nice. Thank you so much. Beautiful. And then we have, and I don't know what we call this, but I love the look of it. Look at that. I'm not sure what that's called. I might see if she's still got it on her site and put it on the screen if I know what it is. See that? It's got those little loops hanging down. There's probably a name for it, but it does escape me what that might be called. So, but I love it. It's the goldy colour. It reminds me of the colour of this little one in the tassel here. Look at that, yeah. Beautiful. I have to find out what it's called. And a lovely little scallop lace once again, with such a pretty design. It almost looks like little acorns. Isn't that nice? It's a really pretty colour too. Very nice, love that. Very soft. And then we have this lovely trim here. And it's almost got a stained look to it. See how it's got light and dark patches to it? Very vintage looking, great for your vintage style projects. And this one, it has like a starched feel to it. Once again, great, oh look at that, great for belly bands because it has that body to it that will hold up. Look at that. Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, that does look lovely, doesn't it? Yeah, beautiful. Just beautiful. And the last lace is this little one here, which is ever so pretty. It's so lovely. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. I love the design. It's got like little cartwheels in it. It's just so, so pretty. Absolutely beautiful. And then lastly, Jaizella very kindly sent me some beautiful appliques, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. So we have 2 small hearts and 2 larger hearts. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So there's that one there, and then there's this one. Just beautiful. I love those. Thank you so much for that. They're really, really nice. So that is my beautiful happy mail from Jaizella, who is Lavish Laces, and like I said, I'll put the details in the description box below if you're interested in having a look at her store. I love it all. I do. I use my Lavish Laces quite regularly. I'm going to have to upgrade their storage though, because I don't think they'll all fit in the little bag that I have anymore. I might have to decorate a box. Maybe I'll make that a video and use some of my laces to decorate the box as well. So thank you ever so much, Jaizella, and thank you so much for this gorgeous piece of embroidery that you've made for me. I think it's just beautiful. And I so appreciate you sending it to me. I really do. I love that touch of gold around it. I think that just brings it up a bit, doesn't it? Thank you so much. Thank you everybody for watching, and do take care.